All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
And we the brothers from GMS coming back at the spirit with another lesson. And first and foremost, as always, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Chakwadash.
Also, double honors to our elders and the apostles of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Now, what we really wanted to do is, we wanted to go into the name. Now, you can never go into the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai enough, because this is the name that's going to, Yahweh Shai is the name that's going to, we're going to call upon so we can connect to Yahweh in these days that we're coming into. And you got a lot of other camps. They're dancing around the name. They're saying, "Oh, you can call them this," or this is what the Lord wants to be called. So I'm gonna start off with that. We say it's Exodus
23 and 20.
Exodus 23. This is Exodus 23 and 20, and it reads. It says, "Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place where I prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not to anger, for he will not pardon your transgressions. For my name is in him." So the name of the Lord, the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is the name that is going to bring power and salvation unto our people.
That's right.
You see? And this is why the Lord said, do not provoke him to anger, because my name is in him. He's going to do what I tell him to do. And when you pity pat around the name, when the Lord say, my name is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and are safe, and the Lord say things like that, and you're telling them that you can call him Jebus, you're telling them that you can call him Yeshua or Yahuwah, when you're telling people that they can call the Lord whatever they want, and that day, which the days are quickly approaching, when they call upon that name or the name that you've given them, there's not going to be an answer for them, and that blood is going to be in your hands. And as Apostle Tahar said in his video, he said, what is so hard about calling out to the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai?
Yep.
What has the name Jebus ever brought us as a people? Y'all brothers got it. Y'all have something. So anyway, well, brothers ain't got nothing now. You got something?
Exodus,
The Proverbs?
Proverbs 30 and 4.
Okay, so this is Proverbs 30 and Proverbs 30 and 4. And it says, who hath ascended into heaven, or descended, who hath gathered the wind in his fist, who hath bounded the waters in a garment, who hath established the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Now see, this is a riddle, so to speak, because he's saying that the name isn't just plainly given like that, okay? His name is a mystery. This is why so much controversy about his name, because his name is really a mystery, because he took the heritage away from Israel,
right,
and he's giving it back to us in the last day. But the name has been shrouded in so much mystery for such a long time that now that the name is coming out, you got all these naysayers because they've been calling on the wrong name for so long. You've been calling on the wrong name for so long. Now when the right name comes out, you're like, it just don't seem right. It's not right. That's not the right name. And the leaders that should be pushing this, that should be pushing the name, they're still bought out or bought and sold by the very same people that have been putting their foot on our neck. So when somebody's sitting there, and Nate, Bishop Nathaniel, he actually taught the Tetragrammaton. He taught the Abba Gada Hawaza Chata Yakaba Lama Nasa I Pataza Rashada. He actually taught that. You see what I'm saying? So for you to go to teaching the correct Hebrew alphabet, to telling everybody that there's a U sound or a U sound or a J sound in his name, shows that you've been sold, you've been bought and paid for. And you're leading our people to the slaughter. Y'all brothers got it? Y'all have something?
I didn't have anything, but I just want to, just sort of now back on what you just said. Nate, he knew the name, and he taught the name. Now all of a sudden he don't know the name, or the name don't matter. I don't see that don't make any sense to me. And they all come up in One West. He came up with One West with them.
Yeah. I have something to back you up too. This is Isaiah 45 and verse 5. It reads, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Okay, and who did he gird? He girded the house of Israel, man. All right, the southern and the northern kingdom. All right, and also we've been discontinued from our heritage together. Okay, continuing on in verse 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. So all the way, from the east to the west, man, there is no other power. All right, the only power that's out there is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now here goes the main point. I formed the light and create darkness. I made peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right, so Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai do all these things. Not Jesus Christ, not Jehovah, not Ahia, not something else. All right, the only name, the only true power is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Just to back up, the brother's point. You brothers got it. If you guys had anything.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, starting at verse 14. For I am a great king, said the Most High Yahweh of hosts, and my name is to be feared among the nations. Cursed is the deceitful man that has in his flock a male and a this one out on Select.
So long. But yeah, man, there is only one power that sits in the heaven, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? The same power who's causing these blood moons, the same power that's causing these eclipses, all right? Just the other day, I know it was put in the group chat, all right? You can see all the planets in the solar system, quote unquote, according to Esau Edomites, all right? Basically what he said, you can see all the planets all at the same time a couple days ago, man. So our power liveth, And for those who serving these other guys like Jesus Christ, okay, or whatever else is out there, you can always see that their strongholds is coming to naught. You can always see that there's some weird, spirit on an individual, and the individual just not right, okay?
Slakia. So I got a quick one. This is the book of Sirach. This is the preface of the book of Sirach. And just going back into the name and the proper language that the name should be spoken in, this is the preface of the book of Sirach, and I'm just going to get straight to the point. And it says, wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and pardon us where we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret. For the same thing uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. Okay, so it says Hebrew. It didn't say Yiddish. Okay, it didn't say a German or Slavic form of language overlaid on top of Hebrew characters. It didn't say that. It said Hebrew. We're talking about the original language, the Paleo Hebrew, right? This is what we're talking about. So when you say those names, like the word Jebus, all right, the J sound didn't come into fruition until 1524, I believe. Okay,
16 something, not 16, not 15.
1624, something like that, right? Or 1601, I believe. It was 1601.
If it was 1601, the King James would have had it. It came in between 1624 and 1630.
Yep.
So, with that being said, what was he called before that time period? What was the Lord's name? And if you said the Latin Jesus, was it Jesus Christos? That still wasn't his name. You see what I'm saying? So what was he called before then? His mother named him Yahweh Shai, okay, which means he delivers. Well, who is he delivering to? He's delivering to Yahweh. All right. He's making amends. He's the mediator between the children of Israel and Yahweh. You see,
Yep, yep.
that's what his name means. So if you call, and I got another precept, I'm gonna go to. So this is the book of Acts, chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at 4 verse 12, and it says. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, "This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which is become the head of the corner, Yahweh Shai. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is one name." Now listen to this, Nate Deasy. All right, there's one name. It didn't say he could be called this or that. It said one name, singular. It's
Yep.
not plural. So you cannot add a second name to it and say, well, he can be called this or that. One name,
So
right?
it didn't say many.
No, it didn't say many.
Huh.
It's not plural, it's singular.
It's singular.
Yeah.
One name, okay? And we just read that the name uttered in another language have not the same force. There's no power in any other name.
Exactly.
If you translate a name, it doesn't. You take away its power. Okay. Continuing on, it says, "For there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved." One name, man. There's no other name given. One name. So how can you explain that away? You see? And this is why Elder Apostle Takar calls the followers zombies, because it's right there in the scriptures. That's something to question. When he said you can call him Yeshaya or Yeshua.
Yogurt.
Or right, you say,
Yeah.
okay, well it says one name. Well, which name is it? You know, y'all brothers got it.
Yep.
Psalm 62 and 5. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved.
God.
There it is.
Yep.
So it says, He is my rock, He is my salvation, He is my defense. I shall not be moved. Right? So, who is He? That's the question. Who is the He? Okay? Because the He is singular.
Yep.
So who is He? And if there's only one name, then what name would you rather call upon? You see, y'all teaching, man, with y'all playing a dangerous game with the souls of men, man.
Yep. Yep.
You know, you got it.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, starting at verse 11. "For from the rising of the sun, even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. And in every place incense shall be offered unto my name, and a pure offering." How is it going to be pure? You got to have the right name for it to
Yep.
be pure. "For my name shall be great among the heathen, said the Most High of hosts."
Yeah.
And if I'm walking down the street and you're calling me by the wrong name, I would not pay attention to you.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about because you would be calling somebody that I'm not acquainted with.
Exactly. Yep.
It's not me.
That's the spirit, because I was just thinking about that, Elder.
It's
I was
not
like,
me.
you walking down the street, my name is Nate, and you calling me my name in
Alexander.
Japanese. And you like, hey. I'm like, who is this woman crazy, man?
That's a spirit.
Right.
That's a spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Yeah.
I felt like how much you guys shot. So,
praise
you know, so anyway, unless y'all brothers got some closing precepts, we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, I want to bring this other one that I messed up on this while ago. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 14. "But cursed be the deceiver, which has in his flock a male, and vows and sacrifice unto Yahweh a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, said the Most High Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathens." And what name is dreadful among the heathens? Yahweh
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Yahushua,
Yahushua.
yep.
Yeah, they don't call him by his name, they call him the name, Hashem.
Now we're gonna see what that gets you.
Me.
There's nothing dreadful about Jesus, calling the name of Jesus, Jehovah. There's nothing dreadful about that.
Oh,
It's the true name that's dreadful.
Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Hey, look. Jesus loves everybody. He takes you how you is.
That's right.
Yahweh don't. He say, wash yourself and be clean. With the washing of the waters of my word, man. I don't
Right.
take you how you are. You dirty. You is filthy rag to me, man. You need to do something about that before you come to me and stand before
That's
me.
right.
Jesus is like, come as you are. You can be a filthy, nasty thing,
Yeah.
all defiled inside and out, and he'll still take you.
That's right.
The Lord won't.
He loved the sinner, but he hate the sin. He hate the sinner also.
You the vessel that's committing the sin.
That's right.
You know? But with that, unless we got any closing precepts or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and close out, giving all praises going honor to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Chakwadash.
double honors to our elders and the apostle Greg Millstone. To the mixed sound rock, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.